Hey, hi video reel. Sorry I am a few minutes late. I was putting up the video for tomorrow, which is going to be, again, Mackenzie Shirilla. And no, I didn't get to my members live today because I did 2 painting videos. I had a long prayer group with Rosemary and Ramblers, and so then there a lot of we had some family time, and there was no time for the members live. I'll try to fit that in. Even if I do, I've got to do a small one or something. I've got to do a few because I've got a deadline to get those done. And I've got to get some more of the product tagging done. So I will get those done. Let me get to... Tonight we're going to go over Mackenzie Shirilla's text messages with Dom, and I am going to tell you that I'm sure this is going to have to be done in multiple parts because I believe there is something like, I don't even know how many thousands of pages, but we will find out here. Now I'm just going to give you, I'm going to see if I have it right here. Okay, I'm going to give you the synopsis of this case just in case you're brand new to it. Mackenzie Shirilla, a Strongsville, Ohio teenager. She was convicted of intentionally crashing her car at nearly 100 miles per hour into a brick wall in the town. I've shown you the footage of that crash. It is like crazy, okay? It sounds like a jet coming up a runway, and then she hits a sign first that's on the lawn. To me, it looks like we have them in front of our highway department, and it looks like a snow plow, but it says the highway department on it. I believe it's something like that. It's a metal sign. She hits that first and then hits the corner of the brick building. And again, that's clocked at almost 100 miles per hour. I think it was 97.8 or something. Okay. When that happens, she survives. Her boyfriend, Dominic Russo, 20 years old, is killed, DOA. So is their friend, Davion Flanagan, 19 years old. Her family wants to say that, no, she did not. This is not the way it happened. This was an undiagnosed medical condition, but she was convicted. She had a bench trial. She was convicted. This crash happened on July 31st of 2022. And during the bench trial, the judge, Nancy Margaret Russo, and the prosecution agreed that Mackenzie Shirilla deliberately carried out a premeditated murder. Evidence showed Shirilla had been in a toxic relationship with Dominic Russo. We've seen the other videos. If you haven't seen, you can go to the playlist. You see the videos that Dominic Russo took on his cell phone of her, Mackenzie, outside his house, demanding to be let in, telling him if he doesn't let her in, she's going to key his car, she's going to break down his door. She actually does break the lock. That, just, I'm telling you this, that, and the other thing. She's just completely toxic and 17 years old. And he took 3 videos that's on the playlist. So she had previously, the evidence previously showed that Mackenzie threatened to crash the car while arguing with Dominic. And the vehicle's data showed that she accelerated to 100 miles per hour before the impact, did not make any attempt to brake, and a fact the judge cited to indicate her intent to kill. It was no accident. Security footage was played in court that showed the car moving at normal speed, and I showed you this just shortly before the incident. She even put the blinker on to turn down the street, but then it suddenly accelerated right before the crash, and I've showed you that too, with the sound coming flying up the road. Sounds like a jet again. So she was convicted on all 12 counts, including 4 counts of murder. Judge said, and I quote, she had a mission and she executed it with precision. She was hell on wheels, right? It was crazy. Her family, again, consistently maintaining that the crash was a tragic accident. She was sentenced to 2 concurrent 15-year to life terms. Means that she will be eligible for parole in 15 years, but just eligible. She could end up serving life, right? Okay. They're not consecutive. They are concurrently running. So that was a little bit of a break to her, but tonight we're going to go through the text messages between her and Dom. And let me pull those up here. Okay, so I believe it's in this one. There's so many files. Oh, I think I have it up over here. Hold on a minute. I think I already have it up. Yes, I do. Okay. All right. Oh my goodness, there are so many. What's up with this? There's so many here. It's tell you something about this. Do you understand this is 31,000 pages? Can you even understand that this is 31,000 pages? 31,000. And it's a pain in the neck to load up. I'm going to try again. Here we go. All right, let me pull this over. It's going to give me a crazy time here. Okay, I can tell you, I'll read to you what I can right now. Mackenzie says, hey, I'm unblocked. And this is starting from, let's see if we have a date on these. I'm scared to touch anything over here because it's, okay. All right, first she says, oh, shite, I'll make it private. Oh, I'm so sorry. She says, hey, I'm unblocked. He says, that Insta account isn't private, and you have vids of you smoking in my room. She says, oh, shite, I'll make it private. And then he says, and all you posted was boomerangs, LOL. And then he said, you're that kind of girl now. And she says, no. Why aren't you saying, oh, you look so good, Kenzie? Why? I'm not going to make this a little, now I made it a little too big. Okay. Why you being like that, she said. Don't drag me down, hype me up. That's really mean, for real. I always hype you up. And then she disliked, you're that kind of girl now. And this is from, these are from 2020, it looks like. So she would have been 15. He says, I wouldn't want to be hyped. I'd rather just know what I am. She says, you just made me really self-conscious. I want to just delete the account. Then she said, are you still thinking about chilling? I'd only be there for like 1 or 2 hours. He says, maybe. She says, it will be really fun. I also want to show you my outfit. Then she says, I could come over whenever. Just can't stay there. Just can't stay that late. Hold on, it's temperamental. It's 31,000 pages, okay? It's craziness, 31,000 pages. We're on page 6 of 31,000 pages. I want to see if I can pull it over. It's still, as soon as it loads up again, I'm going to pull it over. So then at least you'll see what I'm seeing. But I don't want to touch it until it's ready to go. Okay, so I'm just while we're looking at this. It says delivered 1/12/2020. You know what I'm going to do? Hold on a minute. I'm going to close down this. Okay, I think hold on a minute. Let me make sure that I have all the other media closed down from this case, and that way. Oh, and Jimmy, can you just check that my voice is on so I don't have to worry about that? Because my media is freezing up on me because it's 31,000 pages. I just want to make sure they can hear me. Okay, thank you.
Anything else, honey?
No, I'm just trying to load up this. Well, I have it up. It's just taken. It's 31. We got to page 6 and then it froze up on me, but I'm trying to do something. Hold on. This is nuts, isn't it? Let me shut all this down. Okay, hold on. I've got control now. Let me just shut this thing down right here.
It's going to work, honey?
I think it's going to work. Just let me shut this all down. Okay, let me shut this down. Close that. Okay. Yes, now I'm going to pull this over so you guys can see this, okay? Should be coming over. Here we go. Okay, it will. It'll begin here in just a second here. It's just I don't know why they didn't split this up into smaller files. Okay, here we go. Let me just put this so that it's. Okay, he says probably not. we're going to get over here in just a second. I'm not going to touch it anymore. Actually, you know what? I'm going to close myself out of Zoom too, because I think Zoom is taking too much. So I'm just going to get out of Zoom. It's not going to matter because you just won't like see me when I get back, and then I can, when we're done with this, I can put myself back on. Hold on one second. I'm just going to use the task manager. I have to get myself new glasses or something. I don't know. Okay, now it's finally, hold on. If the task manager's open, I'm just going to shut everything else and then we'll just keep this up. Let me shut down Zoom and all the other stuff going on. You see a black screen now. I'm totally aware of that. People always go, black screen, black screen. Yeah, you have a black screen. Just a moment. Okay. Quit Zoom. Yes, quit Zoom. Okay. Zoom, quit that, end task. Perfect. It's not even using up much memory at all on my, I don't understand why it's giving me such a problem. End task. Okay, and let me get rid of this. End task. And let me get rid of this. End task. Get rid of this. And task. Okay, get rid of this. All right, I think. And get rid of this. All right, and there was one other thing. All right, let's see. I think, yes, we got it now. Okay. So probably not, he says. She says, okay, if no movie, then let me come over at 7. I'm home. Can we chill for like an hour and a half? Still going to take a second to go to the, we're just going to have to be patient. This is, yeah, I've got to wash. Okay, this is, I'm just going to get rid of this then. This thing and that. And why don't you end this? Okay. Hopefully we'll have this going in just a second. Okay. So, okay, can I please come chill for like an hour? She's a very demanding girl. I just don't understand why they put 31,000 pages in one file. You know what I'm saying? see what else. How about, you know what, I'm going to shut down. Let me shut down this entire other thing I have open. I'm not going to be able to see your chat on here. Oh, no, no, no. Mm-mm-mm. Okay. Let's see. I don't even understand what's over on this side. All right. Let's see. Okay. So she says, Dom, hopefully this is going to work. It's not going to work. We're going to have to go to plan B. I'm not sure what plan B is, but I know I'll get, hold on a minute. Hold on, you got a black screen now. Yes, I'm getting the task manager because there's something here that's not closing for me. Stupid edge thing here. Okay, got rid of that. And I don't know why I have a total black screen over here. I have no idea on the other side. I love the technical problems. Okay. So he says, I'm probably going to chill with Kyle, so prob's not. She says, please. He says, but I'm a chill with Kyle. I don't even know if I want to refresh this. I don't understand why this is even giving me a problem because let me see. Memory, it's got plenty of memory left. It's not at the end of anything. I'm looking at the performance. Okay. I miss you and I want to chill just for a little tonight. Can you just bring me maybe? Maybe when I get back from Kyle's. So she's constantly throwing herself into everything. She's very jealous, doesn't want him to hang with anybody else. Okay. So I'm trying to shut the other Chrome, but okay. Then she says, what time? I can get food for you and me if you want to. I need dabs. And then he says, I'm eating corned beef. Hold on, while this is loading, I'm just going to get my iPad so I can read the chat because I have no way to see the chat. Sorry guys, if I could shut this other Chrome down, it would be good, but if I shut it down, it's going to want to shut, it says it wants to shut everything down, and that's going to shut this down, which means, ouch, I'm gonna, oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to have to reload this again. So, that's not going to be good. All right, let me just pull up the live on here. Okay.
When you get our best price.
Now I can see this. Okay. Hi, Video Reel. Since the file's so large, you're going to have to go into Task Manager and raise the file Open Program to high priority. Hi 61. I don't know what you mean, Video Reel, because it's on Google Chrome. It's not a, I don't know. I'm not sure what you mean. Let me see. I'm in the Task Manager. No, it's not like that because it opened up in my browser. And it's not low on memory at all, or CPU, or disk, or network. Everything is very low. So I'm not sure. And it's not low on memory at all, or CPU, or disk, or network. Everything is very low. Yeah. By right-clicking on this. Yeah, what it says, open in reading mode. Reload. Okay, I'm not sure what you want me to do here. Okay, let's just go through this. How is that? How's the corned beef, I guess? And when will you be back from Kyle's? Because I want to chill so bad. I'm like craving to see you. I don't know. I'm tired, so I won't be there long. Okay, but please text me after. I'll be over fast and we can just kick it. Okay. Yay, I'm excited AF. RN, when are you going? Right now. Was that right now? It's the file size. I know. Go to task, right click, go to task. I am on task. Okay, right click on the task. Okay. Go to details, open file location. Jimmy, do you know what video is saying? Never mind. Video's telling me to do something, but
What Video Reel is saying?
Yes. He's saying the file's too large. To go to task, right click, set priority, high. High love life.
I'm reading it.
Okay.
I see it.
Okay. I literally have bad anxiety. I'm so excited. He says, I don't know, soon. She says, are you driving? Would you scoop me up when you, I'm sure she means, are back? Hi, Linda Uribe. Linda Uribe says she would rather have him dead than with anyone else. And there was another girl that shot her good-looking boyfriend and got life. Terrible, Linda. Okay, then she says, will you be home around 8? He says, no, probably longer. She says, shite, there's no way. I could just come with you. Now, you've got to remember this is in 2020, so she's 2 years younger. She's 15 years old. This is a 15-year-old girl writing this. 15. And isn't she her parents' oldest daughter? Like, isn't she the oldest child? They just let her run around like this at 15? I don't know. I wonder why the two families aren't filing a civil suit. Are you sure of that, Love Life Gal, that they haven't? I'm sure they probably will. Dominic's mother is an attorney. No, he says. She says, I really want to hang out tonight. And I can't be out super late. Yeah, she answered my question. Okay. Hi, 61. Hi, everybody. Hi, Linda. Hi, Vanessa. Hi, Tree Dog. Hi, everybody. Sorry if I missed anybody. It's really hard. I'm looking at an iPad and trying to get this to go. Thank you for your patience. Okay, she says, can you try to be back at your house early enough? It would make me so happy, babe. He says, I'll try. She's very manipulative. 15 years old. Please remember this is a 15-year-old. And that would make him, what is he, 17 or 18, depending on when his birthday is. Hi, Rosalita. Hi, we're trying to load these 31,000 pages of text. So, okay, she says, that means a lot to me. Thank you. Please just try and don't let me down. Are you leaving right now? What if you try to be back by 8:30 at least? Wow, she is just super annoying. Isn't she? And she did the same thing to his mother about getting in the house after she killed them. It's crazy. She just doesn't give up. She must have been one of those kids that's like, yeah, can I have this right now, right now, right now? Her home is about 20 minutes from your dad's house. Really, Rosalita? Were you very familiar with this case? Do you know anything about the Russo family? They're supposed to be like very well known over there or something. Okay. What if you try to be back at 8:30 at least? Babe! Answer! Hey, answer! RQ! Real quick, I guess. Hey, answer real quick. You were? Oh, you were? Yeah? Emo vampires, 2 others. Yeah, she's very demanding, very manipulative. Domineering. She's only 15 years old at this point. It's crazy. Okay, then she says, Dom. He says, what? She says, can you try to be home at 8:30 so I have at least an hour? Oh my gosh. This is crazy. It's strange. Her last name is Italian, but she's on the west side of Cleveland. Most of the Italians are from the east side. Yeah, but so is he, right? Russo, the mother's very Italian. And so's the father. And would you pick me up when you're OTW back to your house? I'm just waiting for you to go home. Oh my gosh. Beb. This girl is crazy. Linda says, I have never felt jealous of anyone or my detective husband. Probably why my marriage lasted 38 years until he died. It is a waste of energy. True, Linda. This is crazy. This is crazy. Strongsville is considered the west side. Okay. Yeah, I don't know anything about Ohio, Rosalia, as you can see. Okay. Dom, answer. Then it says she removed an explanation from, and would you pick me up when you're OTW back to your house? On the way back. Okay. Dom, answer please. Oh, look at her now. You're going to do me like this? This girl. She is toxic. I can't even imagine what the heck she was... Okay, you're going to do me like this. Then she says, hey, baby, unblock me on Insta. I want to send you shite. Text me when you wake up, please. So this is the next, that was 112. This is 113. So either they got together that night or he had enough and he blocked her. And so, I just can't believe like she'd be that quiet about it. Just something must have been ensued either on the phone or in person or somewhere, right? Let's see. And Rosalita says a brat that got herself a very big awakening. Okay. Now she says... He says, I'm IP. I'm not sure what that means. She says, but can I come over in like 5? What the heck? Yeah, he says. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. It just has a little temperamental. It's 31,000 pages. I don't even understand this. I don't understand why they would have put all of this in one file. They should have just did 2020, 2021, right? Okay. Okay, I'm going to text you when I'm on the way. Would you be able to come scoop me real quick? She can't even get her own way there. Just a quick chat to say hello. I see you. I have to go to bed, so good night. Good night. You talking to me? No. In both cases of killing boyfriends, the guys kept giving in to the killer girlfriends. Crazy. Video real indeed, and the kind of girl that mothers pray their sons don't get involved with. You got that one right. Okay. I'm trying to get a ride over, but no daycare parents have came yet. Oh, so her mother must run a daycare out of her house? Is that what's going on? I'm panicking. Why is she panicking? I don't know if I got time, he says. What is she panicking about? She's panicking because she can't get to his house in 5 minutes? What is she worried about? I don't know. This is crazy. I don't know what the heck she's worried about, this girl. What?
Good night, I love you.
And I love you. All right, let's see here now.
Good night,
Just
everyone.
go really fast. Oh, wow, look at her. Just go really fast. Yeah, she should know about speeding, right? It's only 7. You will be back by 7:55 if you come now. So did she live a long way from him? Yeah, video, you're probably right. But she's 15 freaking years old. It's nuts. I'm taking, shite, I got a shower and stuff though. My mom could have already left. She says shite. His mom could have already left. What? Not sure what that means. This girl is, you see her in the back of that cop car and she looks like a little girl. UHP was in here. But then you hear how she speaks and you hear her in these recordings and you hear her cursing out that girl in the comments and you get a whole nother side of her, right? I think I got one. Hold up. I think I'm AB to be on the way. Able to be on the way. About to be on the way. Okay. I'm here. Right, which makes it hard for her to get the stuff, so she uses others. It's pretty sad, video reel, to be, 15 years old like that. Yeah. Man. Okay. This is pre-COVID, like right before COVID. Right, this is January of 2020. Okay, he says nice. She says, a daycare mom gave me a ride, LOL. Then this is Waya. What is that? Waya. Not sure what that's supposed to mean. Does anybody know what WYA means? Where are ya? W ya? I don't know. I don't know that. I don't know that abbreviation. Anybody know that one? WYA? Where are ya? I don't know. He says it said that Olivia girl was 120 pounds. She was way fatter than that. She says, LMFAO, what are you talking about? I know she didn't. There's like nothing there on that one. Does anybody know what? Oh, where you at? Thank you, Sweet Like Denim. Thank you. Where you at? Gotcha. Well, like I had the main gist of it, right? Where you at? Okay. Thank you, though, Sweet Like Denim, and welcome. I appreciate the help. You follow this case, Sweet Like Denim? Okay, here we go. So he says, the missing girl. She says, that's what I thought you were talking about. Then she says, you know who she is? 3 question marks. Let's see. Come on. Hello, Sassy. Okay, come on, let's go text messages. Let's go. You're shocked the Cayuga court gave her the sentence they did. Cayuga County Court in Cleveland, Ohio, that court that convicted her, they see the worst of the worst in that court, even though I agree with her sentence. Rosalita, that judge's name is Russo. There's no way she's any relation, right? Because she'd have to recuse herself. Is that an unrelated Russo? Or what's the deal with that? He says no, LOL. She says, okay, then how the F? You know she fatter than that, LMAOOOO. She's jealous of a missing girl now. Right? She wants to know how he knows. Yes, I changed my name. I used to be, oh, gotcha. He says, I don't know. I was joking. In the pic, she looked chubby. Oh, it's very popular name in Cleveland. Okay. Yeah, it was just strange, right? That, and the mother's an attorney, though, Rosalita? The whole town has the same last name? I went to school with Russos that were not related. I gotcha. I got you. Okay, then she says they got pics of her everywhere, like on the poles outside. So this is, I guess, a missing girl then. He says, oh, damn, I thought she just ran away. That's sad. Okay. I'm kidding, of course. Yeah, I get you. Hi. I hear you. Hi. She says, I have no clue what happened, but I seen her poster everywhere when I was on the way home. I hope she just ran away for real, because it would be so scary if she got kidnapped. There were at least 3 judges I know of in Cleveland with the last name Russo. I get you. Then she says, I need to purr. I'm sure she means pee, right? Hey, we're on page 37 of 31,000 pages. 31,697 pages. This is one I should have done a pre-recorded on, and that way I could have, okay. Are you about to be done? This is still 113, okay? Emphasized, are you about to be done? Come pee, he says. High 61's laughing at Rosalita. Okay. Come on. All right, let's see. Keep Scooter in your prayers, guys, and her father and everybody. I'm done, he said. She emphasized, I need to purr. Okay, she says. Laying a strong foundation in text messages, LOL. The strong foundation about how manipulative and jealous and controlling and toxic and domineering and what else didn't I say? Is that the foundation that we're laying here? Sweet like denim. Okay, Dom. Where Novos at? Who's Novos? Anybody know who Novos is? Answer ASAP. Who's Novos? Or is that another acronym for something? Novos. Does Denim, you know? Okay. She says, okay, I can't bring them then. Then she says, I'm KMS. I'm KMS. A strong foundation in the number of text messages. Oh, yeah. What's KMS, Sweet Denim? On my way. Maybe a nickname for someone who gets and brings stuff sold. Maybe. I don't know. You know, in some of the jail calls, she speaks this like, people thought it was like Slavic language. But there's an email about it with a sergeant. You've been watching a lot of random videos about the 3-eye atlas. Oh. Kiss my arse? Okay. Killing me slowly, video says. Excuse me. All right, he says, sorry, they in the champs ba, my B. She says, I'll give the. What the heck? I'll get. I don't know. You think that language is pig Latin? Yeah, it was crazy. That was crazy though. And the mother just didn't say a darn thing. Just went right into it. Okay. Also, I fell asleep and woke up at 10:24 and I was like, sheet. So I hit the bong and dipped TF out. I took a fat hit too. Great. He says, yeah, I'm really tired. 15. 15 years old. You know what's strange? She's 15 and she's the oldest girl of the family. Usually the oldest are like, first of all, they have like the most rules, the most like expectations from the parents. The parents are the strictest with them. She's a girl. I'm very surprised she's this out of control. Yeah, the Pig Latin. I have no clue how I woke up like perfect timing, like shite was crazy. I got to class at like 3:04. I was like zooming. He says LOL. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. It's very odd that she's so out of control. As a oldest child daughter, you know, kind of crazy. Okay, I'm hungry AF after school. Let's just get Chick-fil-A. Fries. I don't know. This is still 113. You're Yugoslavian and Irish. My grandfather from Yugoslavia and my dad from Ireland. Cool, Linda. We're on page 45, guys. We're making progress. Gives us time to talk and interact with the chat. Isn't that nice? Okay. What you feeling then? I want fries. Bro, come back. It's AWK. He tweaking. It's AWK. Who's AWK? It's a week? Does that mean it's a week he tweaking? Okay, babe. I'm probably gonna sleep soon. Text me when you up. Babe, I'm almost ready. Wake up soon. Rosalie just said, Linda Uribe, that's a beautiful nationality blend. Linda Uribe says, thank you. And High 61 is laughing at what I said. Well, at least we're staying interactive through this, right? It's not a bad place to be. Okay. She says, baby, try to come. I really need a ride. My mom is about to be home, too. I need a ride. OMG, please, just get me. Please, just get me. So Linda Uribe followed this case, walking to the corner store for a Coke, just listening to the girl's emo spam reminds me of psycho-narcissist behavior. I need a ride. OMG, please just get me. He says, I'm taking a shite. Bro! He says, what? What? I don't even understand. Like, they said in one of the things, one of the interviews, that she claims she put a spell on him or something and had his hair and some doll, and that's why he couldn't break up with her. I don't know. They said she was like into all that stuff. Did you guys hear that? I'm so confused. Was she raised in the hood, trailer, or suburbs? I don't know, right? Sounds crazy, right? Okay. After, get me. And if I get a ride, I'll tell you. I'm salty AF. When will I be done? When will I be done? I think she means when will you be done, right? Yeah, video. She was in the suburbs, Rosalita. Her mom did her mom run a daycare, Rosalita? Did her mom run a daycare? We are on page 50. The girl is like many girls today, into themselves. Linda Uribe says the world revolves around her. I don't know about the mom, Rosalita said. Okay. All right. Did you follow this case from the start, Rosalita? So she's like a wannabe that explained why she tries so hard. Uh-oh. We don't like that phase, do we? Now, if only it would have moved that fast, right? If only it would go through everything that fast. I wish we could just tell it, hey, don't just load up like 1,000 pages, bud. We don't need you to load 31,000 pages right now. I have heard the phone calls with her and her mom. Mount Sons decided, oh yeah, I know. About, oh, you're in the Daily Mail and stuff, and she loves her pod, and yeah, I know. The moms always back them no matter what they do. Crazy. Hi, Jen Grill. We were still in Ohio when this happened. It was all over the news then. I've only watched from her conviction and what the court has now put out. Oh, okay. You were in Ohio back then. Okay. $30,000 is a massive, I know. Why would they do that, Video Reel? Why would they put 31,000 pages in one freaking file? Why? Just why? It's nuts. Why, even if they separated it by year, 2020, 2021, and 2022, why would they do that? This is just insanity. I should have just let all of Chrome go. And started it from scratchers. Let me try this. This is going to shut that. Don't worry about it, but I'm going to open it back up, but I think it's going to be better because just hang on a sec. Okay, hang on. What the heck was that? That's weird. Just a roll of tape just randomly fell behind me. That's crazy. Okay. I don't understand where my screens are black here, so I've got to somehow bring my app history. Let me grab. I have to get my I'd love to restart my machine, but I can't, then I'll lose you guys. But now both of my screens are black, and I've got to somehow bring up my... This is fun. Just like the old days. Options. What do I do when both of my screens are black, video reel, and I don't have any controls on either of the screens? Is there anything I can do to bring the controls back? I'm hitting my Windows tab. It's not working. Hold on a minute. Save that. Save. 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 Okay. Let's see what we can do. I have two black screens. Task Manager. Control Alt Delete, close the photo program. There's no photo program. I don't have anything. I don't have any photo program open. Let's see. What if I switch user? Let's see what happens. See if that'll bring me back to a. No, it still keeps me on a. Okay, let's see. Task Manager. Everything is shut except for Streamlabs and Task Manager. Every app is shut, Video Reel. Startup. Let me see if I can pull up Chrome from here. Run new task. Open Windows Explorer. Let's see, can I do that? Window, okay. No, it won't let me do that video. I can't even open, I can't do anything. I'm not even going to be able to end the stream or anything. I have two totally black screens. Daycare moms are crazy and neglect their own kids, so I understand why Mackenzie was attention starved. I might have to restart the live. Will you guys all find me again if I do that? I hate that, but I might just have to restart my computer. I don't know what else to do. Let me see if there's anything else I can do before we do that. The only thing I can pull up is Task Manager. And you'll be back. You and your computer have a love-hate relationship. All right. Well, that's what we'll have to do, right? That's what the Force is telling us. All right. I'm going to just have to